G'day, cunts! Welcome to episode number 52, I think, of The Greencast, a podcast by me, Mr. Greentext, where I ramble myself like a madman in my bloody bedroom. Look, if you'd listened to the last podcast, I guess I'm getting into this straight away. One of my things that I was talking about with my goals this year is that I want to get a podcast out every 2 weeks. Oops! That didn't fucking happen, did it? I mean, so far, this is the first podcast of the month, and we're already the second week of February. So, look, I'm trying, man. I really am. But yeah, fucking oops. I don't know. It's one of those things, especially where I don't want to, have 2 podcasts go up on my channel back to back without anything else in between. And one of the things that are really, fucking me at the moment especially, and, well, I mean, one of the other goals that I had that I said I wanted to do is I wanted to do 2 videos a week, as well, at least. And I don't think I've hit that. It's hard to tell, because the thing that's, royally, mounting me from behind and just, going at it. What the fuck is that anecdote, dude? What the fuck? Why is that the first thing that come to my mind? What the fuck? No, but the thing that's really screwing me at the moment is the fact that, well, one, I don't know, again, I've talked about it before, it's not so much fun to make the green text sort of videos anymore, so I have a editor to at least edit the part where I fucking hate doing, and so I'm paying someone now, so I can't really afford videos to be demonetized. And so, for me to be monetized, the sort of backwards sort of fucky system I have going at the moment is that first I look at the video and see if it has any swear words in the first, 30 seconds to about a minute, maybe. And then I'll do censoring, which is always kind of, annoying and funny as well at the same time. When you see the comments from people being like, hey, what the fuck, why is he censoring now? This is fucking gay. I miss the times where he'd say the N-word without it being censored. Shit like that. But it's just the bots. I like to call them the bots, the humans, quotation marks, you can't see it, but I'm doing the fucking finger bunny ears thing, where it's just but not really. The humans that are watching these videos, they're not gonna watch a whole 10-minute video or an hour-long video or however long it fucking is. They're gonna watch the first, 30 seconds to about a minute of it to determine whether it's, safe, and maybe the latter half, but even then, they don't really look at that. And so they watch it and oh cool, it's censored, it's fine, cool. Post. You can have that. I don't know if that... Sorry about that, I think I might have bumped the cord there. But yeah, they look at it and they go, oh yeah, cool, it's censored, she'll be right, post it up, it's good for monetization. But I have multiple videos, and the thing is it takes maybe 1 to 2 days for it to get, actually reviewed. And when you submit it for review, or it gets demonetized, as many people know, you get no notification that it's been demonetized or anything like that. Even then, you do get notifications when stuff's been reviewed, whether it's been demonetized or, monetized, if you did submit it for review. But even then, I find that those email notifications are so fucking delayed. And so I'm always constantly, checking on my, I don't know if you know this, but there's an app on your, you can get for your mobile devices called YouTube Studio, where you can, fuck around with your channel and everything else. Basically, you can do everything on this app except request reviews, which is fucking cancer. So, if I upload a video, it might take a little bit to get demonetized. If not, then I might force it to get demonetized by putting a word in the title like penis or sex, because I'm actually 5 years old. And once it gets automatically flagged, then I'll submit it for review, and then I'll take that word out of the title. And I've had some pretty nice success with stuff getting through, first try. But these past couple uploads are, really, annoying. I've done the second round of uploading for these past 2 videos. One of them has already since gone up, the Gimpy and Stain video. I have another longer tard video that's, 16 minutes long, and, I can't afford that to get demonetized. So, it also... I don't fucking learn as well. Hold on. Let me exit my Facebook, because I'm a fucking boomer. Hold on. I'm also just not editing this out. Lol. Was I saying? Oh yeah, with it getting demonetized and everything else. So this has been demonetized. I need to take it down again. I need to just straight delete the video because if I were to upload it again, YouTube will detect that I've uploaded a video twice or a duplicate upload, and it just won't let me like publish it or do anything with it. So I need to delete that video that was demonetized. I don't know, fuck around with it something a little bit, and then just, you know, retry for monetization until it gets through again. And again, like I was saying, it could take 1 to 2 days for it to get actually reviewed. And when you have a week to upload the 2 videos, and it took 2 days just for it to get reviewed, and then one of them didn't get through, it's like, oh cool, now I gotta deal with this. So that's why only one video went up this week, because it's been fucking retarded. Although, it's also hard to tell what defines a week as well, because this is going to be very much like tail ends of a week. Because, I'll talk about it a bit more later, but that Discord video that I did, that went up, I think, Sunday morning? Last week, I think? Or it might have been Monday morning, first thing. Can't remember. Oh no, it was definitely, because I had a friend around Sunday, and that's when I released it. Yeah, so, yeah, I think almost this time last week, I had the Discord video go up, and then I had the Gimpy and Stain video go up, like, a couple days ago. Which would have been last week for America. Yeah, it's all kind of fucky and all over the place. I don't know. Scheduling is basically impossible at this point. Because again, I just can't afford for a video to get demonetized at this point. So I'm like, fuck. And again, like I was saying last week as well, it's getting increasingly more difficult as well to find green text stories that are longer than 10 minutes. So I'm trying to figure out how to expand. Which I guess we'll just get into that Discord sort of thing now. If you haven't already watched it, please go watch it, because, boy, I suffered for your entertainment, lads. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But basically what it is that someone gave me the bright idea on my server to make, well, for getting my server and other fans to submit ingredients for me to make a smoothie to then eat. So then I'm like, hey, that's not a bad idea. So I did exactly that. I made a channel on my Discord. You should go follow my Discord as well, because occasionally I might do things like this, and you might get a cameo in a video on the main channel. Who knows? We'll see. But I did exactly that, made the channel, got people to submit, and then people voted for the items that they wanted to see it in, and some of them were fucky, and questionable if they are edible. Well, I mean, like, crayons probably definitely aren't edible, but they went in there anyway, and I won't spoil the rest because it's a good meme. But I definitely want to do more of those sorts of videos, as well as commentary style stuff. It's just a matter of finding a thing that isn't done to death as well, and I don't know, I don't particularly want to jump on trends. Like, I'm not a fucking drama channel. Like, I don't know, the first thing that comes to mind is like that J Station stuff that's been going on with, you know, his girlfriend and the cunt's in jail now, which is also hilarious. But even like the Anuncion or whatever the fuck else, like, I couldn't give a shit, to be honest. And if I don't give a shit, I can't imagine you people would really give a shit either. So I want to find something that's kind of entertaining and sort of almost like timeless at the same time. That's why I really like the Kim Biom video, with me doing the painting thing, and then the other thing, and the Prim Technology stuff, which is always hilarious as well to do. But yeah, if you have any ideas for that sort of style of video you'd like me to do, feel free to let me know. Whether it be through literally any of the social channels, I'll probably see it at some point. But I was asking my server as well, and someone else is just like, oh, why don't you just like make a bath of ingredients that you eat from and make green text soup? And then I'm just like, alright cunt, you just wanted me to make Filthy Frank videos and recreate those at this point, bro. Like, there's no point. there's no point. So I think the next one of those fucky sort of eating style videos that I might do is Discord makes me a pie. I feel like that'd be a pretty funny idea, and look, I know I just said the thing about copying Filthy Frank videos, but, you know, I feel like a pie's different enough to a cake, for example, for it to be interesting, and I feel like I'm also just horrid at cooking. So I feel like that'd be pretty funny for me to watch me try and make a pie and put everything in the pie to be able to bake properly as well. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully maybe sometime this month, maybe. But I've been real fucking busy at the same time as well, and I guess there's kind of a segue into my housing update, because, oh, good lord, I'm not having a fun time, bro. And time's fucking closing in, bro. Yeah, basically, if you don't already know, I'm moving out of home for the first time, and it's not been a good experience. I'm still at home at the moment, I'm still trying to find a place. But the cancerous part is because that I have no, renting history, because I've been living with my parents, because I'm 21 years old, and I'm not that fucking old, bro. It's becoming increasingly harder to find a place that can justify it, especially, like, to me and my friend who also is moving out of home for the first time as well. And it's just fucking cancer, and the system's so, like, broken, especially, because legally, a lot of these places aren't allowed to discriminate for someone that doesn't have, like, a renting history or someone like that. But at the same time, they legally don't have to give a reason to, say, the leasing agent or whoever the fuck you're going through, the third-party system, to the person. And so it's just like, we've been to probably, like, easily 20 to maybe 25 places at this point. We've applied to, I think, like 5 or 6, I think, at this point. Let me have a look. Let me see. This thing. Log in. How many is this? Stalling. 1, 2. Yeah, we've we've applied to 5 different places. Officially, we got a thing that's saying, oh yeah, we didn't get this one place, and we're like, fair enough. Another place, we never got a response back after like 3 or 4 days. We sent a follow-up email, then we're like, nope, fuck you. Another one we got no word back from. And then there was one that we looked at. It was an okay sort of area. It was on a main road, which is annoying, especially for someone like me who's going to claim the garage for their workshop. So we need kind of like at least somewhat close parking. But there was also a PCYC, like near this place that we could park behind. So just like, that could work if we do that. But it had a nice, like, open living space as well, reasonably sized bedrooms, which is, we're like, that's fucking sweet. We could probably work with this. And we only booked the inspection for one of these places in this, like, unit complex, but it's like, there's another one here too if you want to look at it. And we're like, yeah, sure. And it was pretty much the same sort of unit. I think it had, like, different carpet and different tiles, which who gives a fuck. So we applied for both of those, and we sent that, it says here, we sent it the 31st of January. Is currently the 9th. So Friday last week we submitted it, and I sent a follow-up email like Thursday, just being like, hey, happy to provide extra information, just like to know what's going on here, bro. Still heard literally nothing back, even though I fucking emailed them. So yeah, cool, my life's going real well. And Jesus Christ, not all units are created equal, man. Fucking, I've been to some fucking holes, man. I think I was talking about it the first time. One of the first places we ever looked at, it was like a fucking pigsty kind. Like, as soon as we walked in, we immediately got, like, punched in the face with the scent of, like, cigarettes and, like, smokes that had obviously stained the walls. And the cunts just, like, hadn't cleaned at all. They obviously just refused and obviously been kicked out. And there's just shit everywhere. There was fucking, spreads with knives still sticking in it. There was just, like, a fucking cheap cake from the grocery store, like Woolworths or something, that was half-eaten and crumbs fucking all over the floor and everywhere. It was just a shit show, and I'm pretty sure it's still up there, because no one fucking wants this place, and for good reason, too. And it's also along a main road, and we're just like, yeah, we can't deal with this fucking... Especially living in a crack den, plus also being on a main road that doesn't really, go off peak time, essentially, with that noise 24/7, which is more for, like, me, who records stuff. That just isn't gonna work. But there was another place that we went to, and it was pretty close to, literally, like, across the road from, like, a train station. And we're like, that's fucking lit. It'd be really easy, because the whole half reason we're looking for places to move closer to the city as well, for, like, more better and work opportunities and that sort of thing. And it looked like a nice little complex sort of thing. Garage was okay. It at least had power in it. Ventilation wasn't that great. I'm going to be doing a lot of spray painting in there with all my props and everything else that I'm doing. I'm like, I can make it work. And the people were still there. I guess they didn't get out fast enough or whatever the fuck. And the agent that we were with, this is like, hey, you guys, got someone coming in. Can you just, stop what you're doing, whatever the fuck? And he goes to open the door, and the fucking door falls off the goddamn hinges. And he's just like, what happened to the door? And the guy's just like, oh, I don't know, was it like this before? And he's just like, okay, we'll see about that. We'll have that looked at Monday then, and we'll deal with this later. And fucking walk in. And bro, it's a fucking, like, it's a neckbeard den. Like, is the best way to describe this fucking place. There's not much furniture there at all, but there's still shit everywhere. Like, I guess that's the best way to describe it, is there's stuff everywhere, but there's, like, no furniture. There's, like, a huge flat-screen TV that's just sitting on the ground in the living room. The cunts have got no furniture. Upstairs, the bedroom is a mattress on the floor with a pillow and sheets. There's no fucking bed frame. The fucking house smelled like cat piss because they had cats there as well that just, I guess, weren't trained properly. Yeah, we're just like, don't know about that. And also one of the bedrooms, there's a master bedroom and a other bedroom, which was about, I'm not going to use Imperial, so go fuck yourself. It's probably about 3 by 2 meters, which is fucking tiny as hell. I mean, my bedroom that I'm in at the moment is about 3 by 3 meters, which is, I mean, I've been living in this for most of my life. I could happily live in another bedroom this size. If it was bigger, that'd be lit. Probably not going to be the case with the sort of price range that we're looking at for a 2-bedroom unit, or or apartment, or wherever the fuck. But yeah, we immediately just like, don't know about this, lads. So we left that. And, quickly realized that they're not all created equal. We've got another 3 places we're going to look at next week. I think with the sort of time frame we're looking at, like, my parents are going to be moving 5 hours away from here. And they're looking at sort of end of February, early March at the latest, apparently. Which, again, we're already in the 2nd week of February. I've got like 3 weeks, bro. What the fuck? So, we're kind of getting a little bit desperate. So I think I'm going to have to seriously talk to my roommate about, I mean, the sort of places we're looking is relatively close to the city, but I think we might have to expand out a little bit further. And he also lives, like, the other direction. Like, I'm on the north side, he's on the south side. And I guess we kind of get a, debate on whether, we're going to go closer to the north side or closer to the south side. Because south side is also not that fucking great. Kind of more Bogan-rich heavy. Sort of known for getting stabbed. Stabbed by cunts and that sort of thing. But, I don't know, man. Like, it'd be a lot easier. I was about to say, but a lot easier if I had money. Like, yeah, no shit it would. But the problem with a lot of these places as well is that, you submit through a thing called OneForm, which is just this, online application thing that, you fill it out once with your emergency contacts and everything else like that, and renting history, I don't fucking have any, and, just been so you don't have to do it every time you submit, for a place. The only thing you have to change is, your move-in date and why this place is right for you. But things like, there's nowhere in the form to be able to say that, oh yeah, I actually do make money. There's no way to submit that we're going to have a guarantor, which is someone who, basically, if we can't make a week's rent, then de facto it goes to the guarantor, so then they always get money, and we're not fucked, and we're not behind on rent. And then also, there's nowhere to say that we have savings or anything like that. So what we've been doing is making a cover letter and putting that information in, but it's still not really, helping our chances by, looking at it. So, we're kind of a bit, fucking yikes at the moment. One of my, a friend of a friend, was telling me that it took him 5 months to finally get a place after, applying everywhere, and I'm like, fucking shit cunt, I've been looking for about a month and a week and a bit, so, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, not gonna lie. But also at the same time, I've got a lot of shit as well. Like, literally with, like, I've got the green tech stuff, but then I also have my other, like, online business stuff where I do a lot of workshop-y sort of stuff with 3D printing and other fabrication of things. So I have my own workshop that I converted from a bedroom, and then also have, like, another shed space outside where I pack and other storage sort of stuff. And so, like, wherever we go, I'm gonna need, like, I'm gonna have to book, like, a giant moving, like, truck, essentially, because there's just no way that I can, like, it'd be worth it for me to move all this stuff with, like, even, like, hiring a trailer or something from, like, a car or the four-wheel drive that we have. It's just not fucking worth it, because if I move, like, 40 minutes away from us, for example, like, I have so many, like, storage cabinets and other things that I use so fucking regularly, that it's just not fucking worth it at this point. So that's also something I need to, like, look into, but again, I can't really look into till I get a fucking place, really, or book it in. And, you know, every now and then, you know, someone might be like, oh, what are you gonna do for gym? It's like, I don't fucking know. I don't know where I'm gonna be fucking living in about a month time from now, cunt. Like, I don't know. They're like, oh, what are you gonna do for internet? It's, again, I don't know where I'm gonna be fucking living, cunt. What do you mean? I can't really look into it. And so it's just been, you know, very fucking stressful, especially. And even the cancerous thing is just trying to, because we both live so far away, he lives about an hour away, but from the opposite direction, it's not really worth it for us to just come for one inspection as well. So trying to coordinate multiple inspections for a day is not great. Especially, like, even this morning I was trying to coordinate an extra day next week for us to look at some inspections or look at some places. But the one, like, a lot of them have things that you can just book it straight online. Others you have to contact the agents to get the actual link to be able to book it. But some of them, they give you specific days you can book, and then also times. And you look at someone, it's like, oh cool, these two places book up or line up on the same day, but one's at 10 o'clock in the morning, one's at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm like, what the fuck do I... Is that really worth it? What do we do for fucking 5 hours? What the fuck? And so trying to coordinate that is fucking cancer as well. But again, as we get closer, we might have a fucking choice. If we're just doing one in a day, we might have to. And just fucking hope to God it's an actual reasonable place. Because again, like, that's the thing with a lot of these units as well. They say they're 2 bedrooms, but the other bedroom is basically a fucking study nook. It's not really so much a bedroom. Like, I've also got a queen-size bed in my room. And, if I put that bed in a lot of these other bedrooms, like, that's all I can really put in these fucking rooms. Maybe a wardrobe, if they don't already have the built-in wardrobes. Like, that's fucking it. That's, like, cool. Like, on top of already taking over the garage, I have to have another space to set up for my computer setup as well. Like, it's fucking... The more I think about it, the more I'm like, ah! I wanna die! This is not good, bro. Fucking hell, cunt, like... I got fucked so hard, man. I wish I had so much more, like... I wish I had more, what's it called? Warning before this. Like my parents have offered for me to, like, move with them, but at the same time, there's fucking, like, nothing for me there. And I'd rather risk everything staying where I am or getting closer to the city, because it's just fucking nothing. Like, they're retiring to a fucking beach town where the average age of a person there is 67 or 66 or something ridiculous like that. There's no, like shops that are close. There's nothing for me down there at all. Like, what am I gonna do? Get a job at a fucking local florist or some shit? Like, it's just not worth my time. I'd rather risk everything. Like, some people have been telling me, like, oh, probably not a good idea with your savings. It's like, I'd rather risk everything than fucking live down there at all. So far from everything. So far from friends. So far from loved ones. Like, it's just not worth it to me, to be honest. It's just not fucking worth it. And that's why I'm sort of pushing it so hard with this, and I'm looking every day at new places that come on the market, and yeah, it's not been a fun time, and it's starting to hit me a lot more that moving out, because the parents are starting to take down all the frames and other like knickknacks that have been sitting around the house for years, and just walking around an empty house. I guess it's just starting to hit me a little bit more that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not going to be here in like a month or so. Like, this is it. This is it for this house and this chapter in my life. I've had it pretty good for this while. I mean, my parents didn't even fucking charge me board or rent anything like that. I'm gonna be going pretty head first into this sort of stuff, man. Scary. And fucking worrying at the same time. But yeah, I don't know. I have faith. I don't know what else I can really do with these fucking goddamn landlords, man. Or just increase my chances at all. There's a lot of them. Fucking even just like looking up like fucking Reddit things to make yourself look good. Whatever the fuck like that. It doesn't really work for someone that just... Like, the odds are just so stacked against someone moving out for the first time. Because especially, like, of course they're going to go over someone else that has, like, a rental history, that have, like, you know, a dude and living with his girlfriend or whatever the fuck else, and they've both got jobs over two fucking... over two guys who are both freelancers with, money that's kind of, like, you know, comes and goes. And also has never rented anywhere before. Like, it's just fucking... It's fucking cancer, and I don't know how to prove myself, and there's no way to be able to prove myself. Yeah. Anyway, now that that depressing part is over, what else have I got on my little fucking, thing here? Oh yeah, I saw Birds of Prey, this week as well. I was not overly excited for Birds of Prey, I'll be completely honest. Even as a DC fucking fanboy, I had very fucking low expectations for this film, especially seeing all the trailers and all of the marketing for it, because it very much does not look like a Birds of Prey film. It just looks like a Harley Quinn, but also other friends sort of film, which, seeing it now, is also very much what it fucking is. But I don't know. It was actually a lot of fun, surprisingly. Like, I think DC's finally fucking learned that it's probably not so much a good idea to, you know, just because it works for Marvel doesn't mean it's going to work for them. Like, they still have their interconnected universe, but they've also very much distanced themselves from the fucking Jared Leto Joker stuff as well. Like, Joker is referenced a lot in the film as well, but, like, he's literally not shown apart from, like, the back of his head in one scene. Like, they very much fucking clean swept, got rid of that shit, and I don't fucking blame them either. Was not a great Joker at the same time. But yeah, probably one of the best aspects of the film as well is the action, which, if you don't know, they had, like, reshoots, probably, like, I don't know, probably halfway through last year, end of last year-ish, and a lot of people were worried about that, but, you know, most films have fucking reshoots or pickups or whatever the fuck like that. But they actually brought on the John Wick director and the founder of 8711, which is the studio that created John Wick and also does all the fight choreography for John Wick. They brought the director Chad Stahelski, which I've been following a lot of his stuff, and they also have a podcast as well that they do very irregularly. Go check it out. It's very interesting if you want any sort of insight in the stunt industry of Hollywood. And just stunts in general, it's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, they had some really fucking cool, creative, brutal sort of action designs, scenes as well. But also, thank God they, I don't know, what is it rated in Australia? I wonder, actually. Hey Google, what is Birds of Prey rated in Australia?
On the website raptor.org.au, they say there are 24 diurnal raptor and 10 owl
What the
species
fuck?
native to Australia. Do you want a little more context?
Nope. No, I do not. That's definitely not what I meant. What the fuck? Hey Google,
Okay.
what is Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn rated in Australia?
Sorry, I don't know how to help you that yet.
This is yeah.
Okay, something related. Do you want to know what is the age rating for Birds of Prey?
Yes. That's what I do want to know. What the
On
fuck?
the website tappansmagazine.co.uk, they
UK,
say
that's not what I want.
it should be announced towards the end of 2019.
Fuck's sake, you're fucking useless cunt. Hey Google, shut the fuck up. Birds of Prey rating Australia. Sorry, just bumped the mic. What is it, bro? What is it rated? Why is this so hard? Birds of Prey classification. Here we are. MA. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say because it's one of those things where just R rating just is very much not given to films here. Like Deadpool was MA. Most films are MA. I think the only one like mainstream film recently that I can remember that got an R rating was Hellboy for some fucking reason. Don't know why. But yeah, they weren't afraid to show gore and swearing and everything else, which I appreciated as well. Because they didn't have to fucking dumb it down. But yeah, I'd say if you are more, you know, I don't know, just go see it. I'd say it's a fun fucking film. You can turn your brain off. Harley's a lot of fun, and fucking, you know, love Margot Robbie, support the Aussies, whatever the fuck. Go see the film. It was fun. Okay, I guess it is time. That time of the podcast where I answer questions from a bunch of you cunts. The podcast segment, which I've dubbed the most autistic part of the podcast. So, if you have any stories you'd like to share with me, any questions, life advice, or any of that sort of thing that you'd like me to read on the podcast, and would like to prefer to stay anonymous, feel free to email me at mrgreentext@gmail.com. That's Mr. Green Text with an S on the end of that. It's also my just about page on my YouTube channels, if you can't remember it and you're a fucking big dumb. But yeah, if you also would rather be sort of mentioned, you can go on my Discord, and down the sort of bottomish, there's a thing called the Greencast in that channel, and feel free to drop any questions or topics that you'd like me to talk about, and I might do just that on this podcast. So, let's see what we have for this week. Star asks, I feel like I've run out of useful questions. When we get into 40k, coward? Look, 40k is a fucking hole, man. And I don't know if I'm ready to fucking commit down that rabbit hole. I own some Warhammer 40k figures. Never finished painting them. My friend, who is a 40k player, convinced me to buy them because I thought they would be fun to paint. And also, he got me to buy a strike team, I think it's called, so I could actually play with this limited sort of like squad or whatever the fuck. Or it might be fire squad, I can't remember what the fuck it is. Never finished painting them. I don't know, apparently people don't like Tau as well at the same time. So I don't know, it's a fucking hole, man. Like, I'm already so deep around a lot of other holes, I don't know if I really want to commit to something, especially with a universe as big as Warhammer 40k. So, probably never is the fucking answer. Oh god, why am I even reading this? Long Jack Rules says, what was your first sexual encounter? Now, keen fans of the podcast would probably know this, and I'm not gonna outright say it, but I do discuss it on a podcast with somebody, and I'll fucking leave it as that. You can probably fucking figure it out. We've long since broken up. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want to talk about it particularly, but I'll point you somewhat in the right direction. I don't think we even really go into detail about that sort of stuff anyway, but yeah. This guy's got some fucking old-timey sort of text on his goddamn username, and it's kind of hard to read because I'm a fucking ape brain. I'm pretty sure this guy's name is Special Warfare Room Controller? I don't know, I'm retarded. Anyway, he says, why is Australia simultaneously on fire, flooding, and has corona AIDS? Well, I don't think we really have that many cases of coronavirus in Australia at the moment. Let me have a quick Goog. Alright, let's see. So, coronavirus updates at a glance. This is from the health.gov website. This is official. Let's see. As of 12:30 p.m., 9th of February, so that's, 3 hours ago, there are 15 cases of coronavirus. 5 in Queensland, Moncaress, that's mine. 4 in New South Wales, 4 in Victoria, and 4 in South Australia. How many does America have, then? Hold on. America coronavirus cases. Okay, this is what I fucking mean about this sort of shit as well. I can Google coronavirus Australia cases, and it gives me an official government website that's updated. I Google America coronavirus station. Fuck off, Google. What the hell? I didn't say that. Yeah, I Google it, and it just comes up with CNN and CBS and all this other bullshit. Like, it's not gonna help me here at all. Get fucked in your autoplay ads. What the fuck? What we know... 12... Get fucked, Google. What the fuck? Okay, this is providing... Okay, there are 12 confirmed cases of the Wuhan coronavirus in the US. Oh, fuck! We've got more than the US! Fucking shit, man. Yeah, that's a bit of a worry, man. What the fuck? Yeah, we are getting a bit fucked then, aren't we? Jesus Christ. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's still quite a few fires going on at the moment too. But also, if you don't know, summer is not only our hottest season, it is also our flood season, and we get a dumb amount of rain. And so, especially sort of southeast Queensland sort of area, very much floods pretty easily. And so yeah, we went from droughts and high temperatures to immediately flooding. So yeah, simultaneously, God's just like, fuck this place in particular. And yeah, we're not going great, not gonna lie. Let's see. I was about to end the podcast, and then I apparently just got an email as I was about to end it as well. And what the fuck? I don't even know, because I thought this might be relevant to the podcast. I'm just gonna read it out because fuck it, I don't care, bro. Okay, so it's apparently from this dude called Grim the Great. It's basically just been, you know, sucking my dick a little bit. You know, I love that. Been looking at your channel for a while. Good few laughs. What a legend. Appreciate you. Might be interested in putting together a green text story for your channel that is without a doubt certified to bring in views. I'm proposing this for a few reasons. I enjoy the thought of people enjoying my work. Fellow narcissist, like that. I'd like more people to see the original long before I finish the sequel. Or despite another green text narrator and do my part to make sure he fades into obscurity in before it's probably fucking, what's his cunt? Forgetting his name because he's irrelevant now. Creepswork, that's the guy. Or should I say Ten Bond, whatever the fuck he is by nowadays. Yeah, I might actually hit him up for that thing. That's weird. I don't know if I'll leave that in the podcast. Probably will. I don't give a fuck. When it be like that watch time. But anyway, yeah, I think we're probably going to end it there, guys. Thanks for watching my fucking random thoughts and listening. Me fucking cry about having been able to move out, essentially. But yeah, if you made it the whole way this almost probably 40-minute long podcast, be sure to let me know by including the word, I don't know, home. Have you moved out of home? Are you currently living at home? Do you have any plans of moving out from home? If you include that, I'll know that you made it the whole way through and I'll give you a little fucking heart. Maybe in reply to it, who knows, get a couple memes going. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later. A cunt?